So let's say like whatever method, like pass guard, and he turns away from me. I grab here, all right? This is to prevent the turtle because I know that I haven't really got any control over him here. I'm trying to follow him here. Okay. Now, if you notice, some of you were just going into the back control step over, yeah, seatbelt grip, chair sit. Right, that's everything what the opponents are letting you. But when there's that sort of that scrambly gap, just throwing your leg over, look, he's already blocking, you know, is a pain. If I do it here, he just frames away, it's very easy to blow your opportunity. I don't know if you've done sparring where you've tried to get the top leg over first, and it's just failed because he's too aware of it, it's too much gap, you haven't any control. It's a very different matter from when you're here and you're trying to drive that over, he turns away and you're really close, you're really tight, and you have time to start building your chair sit. I'm talking about a situation where you've passed this, it's very loose, you here, all you've got is this. You just try and throw this over, he's not doing anything. Equally, a very common advice is, get the bottom hook first. You'll often hear coaches shouting, don't do the top leg, get the bottom hook first. Well, that's this one. That's where Dean turtles, and I slip the leg in, and I've got this, and then I can get this. But we still have the problem, right? First of all, to get this one is a problem. But if I was lucky enough to get the first hook in, I've still got the problem to get the second hook in. You know, against an aware person, definitely against a purple belt, no purple belt is going to let you just get this hook in, right? I've lost, and he continues to shrimp away or escape or whatever, and does what. No. So you have several problem-solving issues. So today we're going to look at a stripped-down version of a back take, which I think is a bit more, will deal with all these issues, right? So we've just passed guard, I'm about to take side control, he decides to turn away. I do get my knee in, but I'm waiting for him to turtle. If he doesn't turtle, I encourage him. As soon as he turtles, look at my knee, my bottom knee. So this is not part of the technique, but if Dean reverse turtles, you can see where my knee is here. Yes? This grip is now essential. I want to prevent him from going fully turtled. So I've got a little control over him. But crucially, my knee has inserted. Now this leg comes into play. I do not even bother stepping over. In fact, I could probably pretend that he shields this even more by raising this leg higher. See? That's what you want. I take the bottom leg, drag it over, and I close guard. This is where things get interesting. Now you take your seatbelt grip and you stretch, and this can hurt. So do it gently, stretch, he doesn't like it, and you should find this a bit easy. Now you've got full back control and full close. So we'll switch positions so you can see all the sort of interesting parts. Good. This is the way he turns away. Well, he has got no choice whatsoever. I'll talk about it in a minute. We have got the bottom lapel grip, and my knees just went here. Yeah, as soon as there's space. That solves the problem of the first hook, because a lot of times, stay where you are, Dean. I take my leg out. I haven't got any space to get your dexterity to get that first hook in. It's very, very tricky. So you can get the knee in. Okay? Keep tight control. Maybe I'm trying to do that. Guard this even more. And then drag this across. Freedom here. You want good seatbelt grip. Stretching him out. You don't like it, and then this bit is easy. Don't forget the stretch, guys. That's it. It's quite simple. You want to see that? You okay? Okay, everyone got that? 1, 2, 3. Prevalent, alright. Or if you prefer side control with a lot more control and dominance, I suggest forcing your opponent to give the back. And I think the best way to do this is with kimura control. So let's go back to our kimura basics. I'm down here. I get the kimura grip. This time I'm not going to try to rip the arm out. I'm holding it here. I'm switching back to side, and I'm going to drop off. Lift his head up. Okay, there's very little movement Dean can do from here. If he tries to move into me, I push him away. If he tries to roll that way, pull him back. If he tries to roll backwards, well, he can't because his head is jammed. If his head was on the floor from a bad kimura trap, he could roll over his shoulder. Yeah. So that would be an escape. You must make sure you jam his head here. Okay? Now, what he can do is sit up. The moment he sits up, so you jam your knee in here and you put your foot on his hip. Okay, there's a little bit of a movement here, and when you move here, this is the grip exchange that you must be wary of. Overhook, attack here. Now we have full back control, and you can start doing your back. Hook again. Jam down, fishing for the grip. Maybe I haven't got full kimura grip, but I'm going north-south anyway. Rolling in, I've got my kimura grip. Going back to the side. Putting my weight on his face, sorry Dean. And I'm going to roll off and roll in again. And jam his head up. My knees primed and waiting. I will do it on the other side so you can see. As he sits up, that goes in. This goes here on the hip. Push the hip down. Change grips. Exchange. And then we're here. Okay. The other side. So we're here. I'm already trying to fish with kimura. I pinned it down. Spin around. A kimura side. Trying to fish. Now I've got the kimura grip. I'm going back round. I'm going to roll on to the other side. But immediately, just instantly, he wants to sit up. Already here. Look at his foot. Push down on the hip. Exchange grips. Top comes in last. Yes, kimura trap to the back. Through via north side, north south, back to side, and then kimura trap. Yes? 1, 2, 3. Attack from side. This is a very specialist setup. I'll be honest, you're probably not going to get it that often. And the reason is because from traditional side control, where you have the arms, it's very hard to try and lock your legs around here. I'm just not in the best position. It's too contrived. It's not the highest percentage move. I'm better off going knee on belly or trying scarf hold and the various other follow-on attacks from here. However, if he defends very well, which he puts his hand by his chin, elbows in tight, here I haven't even got the cross face, I haven't got the unhook. I can switch to the reverse scarf hold, like a very modified version, which is here. Now from here, hold the belt in D. If it's no D, forward V across his thighs and push your bum back as high up his armpit as you can. Now from here, he doesn't have a lot of top control, but he does have a lot of leg control. Often people will try and shrimp in. If he shrimps in, you've got what you want. Just gather this here. That's what you want. This connection here. Now we can do the technique that we did on Sunday. Here, drop the shoulder first, down the leg, push round, control. Rolling back attack. We're going to start from here now, underneath his arms. I'm going to push back. If he very kindly turns his knees towards you, fantastic. You've got the hook that you want. Don't hook too deeply. You want basically your calf and your shin tucking under his knee here. Now I'm going over here. I don't want to roll here, guys. Not here. So we're going to launch over his bum, if you like, as long as I can get my shoulder to the ground and reach for his leg. We're pushing, control, grab, 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 and we have a lock. Okay, we'll change different angles. So I was here, we'll change around. So we'll change around again. Good, so you can see what we're doing here. This time, I'm not being given this, he's just defending too good from here. Pushing my hips, pushing it back. If he very kindly bends that way, which is a legitimate way to escape, he wants to sort of shift that way. Up here, a nice hook, sink your shin or Achilles right into his crook there. Use this foot to launch up. And we are over, hands grab his leg as well. Over. Now look where we are. As long as his hips are high, and my hips are off the ground. Control, push, my foot, hip control. And we have the back. One more thing. From this modified reverse scarf hold, I have seen a version where, because he's not kindly turning into you, he's just here, this bit I'm not worried about. You can just go straight into here, try and fish it, and you are trying to get it. But it's a lot more sloppy and a bit. It's really for fast young people who, who just like want to go for these. Like Lucas, constantly going for running back attacks. You fell on the first one, you go to the second one, you keep going, keep going. Personally, I prefer to wait. They turn their knees to you, you collect it, and you perform the running back attack just like we did the other session. Yes, try and give your best. 1, 2, 3.